good, everybody? It's Young Equity Chris.
And it's your boy, Young Equity Devin. Let's get it.
And today we're going to be talking about the NIO and the Tesla stock and which one is a better buy long term. So a lot of time on this channel, we give you plays you can get in and get out of. But these are two plays I think you should look towards the future for. So first off, we're going to talk about Tesla. Now, Tesla is near and dear to my heart because, I am a Tesla owner. Been having a Tesla for a couple of years now, and I am a happy Tesla customer. But, as you know with Tesla, the price has been more popular than the cars. Yes, the stock activity has been crazy, more than 10x in less than a year. And, Tesla's valuation has been a point of contention though, right, Devin?
Yeah, man, because right now I believe they have a PE ratio of something around, I think it's 1,800. Right now they're valued at around $800 billion, which is close to $1 trillion. And they really, right now, they just started making some money. So for the past, 9 years, I believe, they didn't actually have net income. So now for about, I think 5 quarters, going on 6, they have some positive net income. So that's pretty good news.
Yeah, I think around the time I bought my Tesla, late 2018 is when they first hit profitability. But look, here's the deal with Tesla. Tesla's price isn't so high because of how many cars they're selling today. They're not even selling 1 million cars a year. It's about the future.
Right.
We're talking about autonomous driving. We're talking about power, right? Because now they're trying to supply energy to homes in America. And if you look at their solar panel program, they now have this thing where, hey, you sign up with them, you sign this lease agreement, and they'll install the panels for free on your house. All you do is agree to pay them X amount monthly for it. And whenever you don't want it anymore, that's fine. You can end the contract. I think it's like a 30-day notice or something to that nature. And then they leave the panels on though, but you don't have to pay them. You can turn on regular electricity. And that is going to break a lot of people into the solar market because the barrier to entry has always been the deep upfront cost and the cost of, if you are financing it, the older long-term cost of that. Whether it's worth it to have solar versus, the conventional electricity from Reliant or something.
Right. And plus you got to think about the innovation, right? They're coming out with that new Cybertruck. It's pretty much indestructible. So there's going to be a lot of buyers. I'm pretty sure there's a long wait list for that.
Yes,
that's going to drop. I heard you were trying to buy that Cybertruck, so you're going to be one of those people.
I'm definitely getting the Cybertruck.
Bet. So with that being said, like you said, they have the full self-driving capability. Basically, you can just sit there and it'll drive itself. You have to wiggle the wheel a little bit. On top of that, they have the app where you can summon the car. All these things are innovative. And they are the largest EV company right now. So Elon Musk was the first to actually master the EV car and have the first EV car company. So why wouldn't Tesla continue to innovate that market? They own the market share, wouldn't you say?
Definitely. You got to think about it. Before Elon Musk came along with Tesla, all electric cars look funky and ugly. And I think the ICE car manufacturers did that on purpose. So nobody will want to buy an electric vehicle and they'll want to stay relying on gas. So, definitely, man. And think about it. With the full self-driving technology, once laws change and the technology gets better, you're going to be able to make some money on the side with your Tesla and say, all right, you can do Uber for the night. I'm going to go to sleep and make money while I sleep. My car Ubers people around town. That is going to be monumental. And then they're even going to hold some cars back, right? Some trade-ins, things of that nature, and use it for themselves in this car service. This is something that they're talking about with doing in the future. So just all this tech, all these things that Tesla is doing, that is why it's worth so much. So it's not about what it's doing today. It's about what it's doing tomorrow. And with that said, a lot of analysts see Tesla, someone said, even going up to $3,000 a share.
$3,000 a share. Honestly, I believe it. I don't know when. Maybe 2025 we'll see 3,000, but for sure by the end of this year, I believe 1,500 as a target price is pretty accurate. Think about all the institutions that have set that price at 1,500. They can't be wrong, right?
Yeah. I mean, and of course, they're anticipating some inflation and some money printing. So,
Right.
of course, money printing kind of helps the stock market grow because the more money that's printed, the more money to go into the market, which is understandable. But hey, I mean, at the end of the day, Tesla's a great company. I look forward to the other products that they are going to introduce to the market, and I plan to drive the Tesla for the foreseeable future.
Yeah, and plus we're talking about the richest man, so of course you can't go wrong with that. He's going to continue to innovate and grow his companies. So with that being said, you want to hop into Neo, Chris?
Now let's talk about one of their biggest competitors, Neo.
And Neo right now is sitting at $58.34. Neo is probably the most popular EV company out there in China. I mean, it's a really nice looking car. It's very luxury looking. Right now, they're coming out with their second factory, and they don't have a lot of deliveries right now, but they can. I believe in the future they're going to have 100,000 to 200,000 and going to be a very strong competitor with for Tesla. But as somebody has said, Tesla is the owner and everybody else is just renting in their space, right?
But now, Neo has what I will call a geographical advantage.
Okay.
Right now, the JD Power and Associates rating in China is actually ahead of Tesla. So Tesla's second, and Neo is number one actually for cars in China. And then also in China, they're having an initiative where 50% of the cars on the road have to be electric powered.
Oh, wow.
And they have had a bailout in the past from the CCP, and I anticipate that the CCP will continue to support this company moving forward. And some things about the company, they're introduced in different models. They just introduced their first sedan, and then now they also have this thing where basically to lower the cost of the car, you buy the car, but they own the battery.
Okay.
So they lease the battery out to you, and they swap the batteries in and out. That's supposed to be a thing that's going to lower the cost of the car to get people in these Neos. I wouldn't want to lease the battery to my car at all. And I think even for a company, because over time these batteries die. Although Tesla's batteries seem to be holding up well, the ones that they have tested. But I mean, imagine you having 10-year-old batteries. I mean, the tech moves so fast with batteries. I don't know, if that's going to be a great thing for the company. But what it's about is getting people in the car. Because once you have them in your car and they like the experience, likely their next car will probably be another Neo. And we know people don't keep cars for more than 4 or 5 years.
Right. Okay, but think about if you lease your battery, right? And you had a battery stop where you can swap out the battery, come in, do your pit stop, go out 5 minutes. That kind of lowers that charging station time, right? So that'd be a good idea.
And the possibility is definitely there with that. I think that's something they're even looking to do. So I mean, here's the net of it for me. Neo's still a relatively young company compared to Tesla.
Right.
Neo, in my opinion, I believe it'll hit over $100 by this year's end. And I don't, Tesla's what, 840?
Yeah.
You said 1,500, and Neo's about $58, so that's about a 2x on both of them.
Correct.
But it's just more room to grow with Neo, I think, as a stock investor.
Yeah, I see what you're saying as a stock investor, but as far as the company, I definitely see Tesla having more growth, more innovation than a Neo. So, what would you advise our viewers to do?
This advice is for our long holders, right?
Okay.
I want to say about 50% long, 25% super long, and 25% swing trader. So for my long or super long people, there's never a bad time to buy the Neo stock. You can buy 58 today. I anticipate there'll be a 10%, 15% pullback at some point this year. It will happen. I believe Neo will hit the 40s again at some point this year. Quote me on this. And even still, if you buy that 58, if you hold it for a year or two, I'm confident that you'll come out ahead and you'll hit that $100 mark. With Tesla, man, Tesla's scary to me because at $800 a share, and I just know that 800 billion market cap does not reflect the physical product they own, their sales. So that worries me. But again, with Tesla, its price right now beats any other run up it's ever had. So that leads you to the conclusion that Tesla, even if you buy it at $844 a share, if you hold it long enough, it will beat that. And I think it will hit that 1500.
Yeah, so I mean, if I'm somebody out there listening to us right now, definitely invest in Tesla. Definitely invest in Neo. Hold that bad boy until 2023. You're gonna
Yeah.
definitely make some money. It's a long term play. Now, if you're looking to get in, get out, I would say Neo around 50. Sell it around 75, 80. It's definitely going to hit $100 like Chris mentioned this year. And also, I believe Tesla will hit 1500. So you can get in at, hopefully around 750 and then sell around 1250.
Yes, sir. And that's pretty much it for me. I mean, Tesla Neo, can't go wrong with either. But if you're looking for the most growth opportunity as a stock investor, Neo's probably your best bet.